We're back now. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, guys. Good evening, good evening. We are a lot of me, so yeah. As you come in, please do tap the thumbs up. Let's get YouTube recommending this live to people out there. As you guys know, always some informative, some educational, and then also always some exposing type of shit going on here. Oh, I'm sorry for swearing. I'm really working on myself now. So swearing is gonna go out of the itinerary very soon. Uh, Emmanuel Setushongwe, good evening. Nkosi natin dwalani, Silo Francis, Offense, Welisani, Brother D, Rashik, Katle, Professor Beggs, 009.5, Kerstin Ferreira. So nice to see you guys. Please don't forget to tap the like button as you guys come in. Good evening, Wandile. Good evening, Sly. Good evening, Mr. C7. I hope you guys had a beautiful week. I hope you guys had a profitable week. And the end of the month is drawing by, so I hope you guys have lined up those profits for a possible withdrawal. Good evening, Jakub. Um, First and foremost, thank you so much for joining. As you guys know, I really appreciate you guys. Always nice having you guys here. And as you guys might have seen by the thank you so much, Seto. Of course, Rashik, something is always coming here. Something is always coming. So as you guys could have judged by the title of the live, like things is gonna like go down, tonight. So first and foremost, I'd like to talk about the robots and regulations, guys. Let me just say, if you guys are thinking that the FSCA aren't watching, like no, they are. Um, if you guys are thinking that these people aren't seeing what's happening, they aren't watching what's happening, they literally are, which is why, even though it is just a review, I always say in front of the videos that I make on Trunique Spot, I always say it is not and it truly is not a recommendation, it truly is not a suggestion, it truly is not an advertisement or anything like that, right? And I always say that in the beginning because I don't want people to feel like I'm coming to sell something off on them. You guys must understand that when we started this channel a while ago, like I'm talking about 2019, 2020 now, I did say that one way that we are gonna have to do this exposing thing is by going to these guys themselves, either getting a copy of their product or buying their product from them and then rating it to see if it is really what they say it is like. And yeah, I mean, Trinique was the first. He didn't even know about the fact that we want to test out products. But I was just on a live on TikTok and I said, yo, I wonder how this thing is doing because he's constantly posting about his clients that's winning and stuff. And then also, to be real, I have seen videos of clients that have blown their accounts with this bot. That is why I can't be recommending or suggesting it. I can only like show you my trade history. I can only show you what's happening on my end, right? So I'm also looking to get into into contact with these people so they can come and tell the story. You understand? No, zero double nine and off. I fully agree, my friend. I fully agree. I sincerely hope that these other bot sellers, because you guys will understand now, what Ronique did was really, it, if I was selling something out and I know like you were scamming exposure, I wouldn't even want you near my things, right? And when you look at episode 1, 2, and 3, you guys will see that I've been heavy critical on this robot. So him just saying, here's my robot, test it, right? To me, that is like, nah, shout out to you. I can respect that because you yourself don't know what your robot is gonna do 2, 3 months from now. So I can only send a shout out to that man for that. But other than that, it's not a promotion. It's not uh, uh, um, a suggestion. I'm not making these videos so you guys can go out and buy these bots. Like literally. That is why when people are asking me where do I find this bot, who made this bot, I don't even respond to that because the promotion of the bot was not the issue. If you want to see promotion for the bot, go to the owner. You will see him doing enough of that. I want to see the behind the scenes, what is going on, like behind the scenes. I want to see what the clients are seeing. You understand? And as my title suggests, FSCA on robots, guys, I need you guys to understand that they are gonna, they are busy hitting down on robot sellers. And just check the video I dropped tomorrow. I've actually worked on it. You guys will truly understand that this is not a game. Things is really getting serious out there, and the fact that people are still moving the way they are lets me know that they are not learning what they are not learning about what has happened or through what has happened with Louis Jr. They have not learned. Like, if people were paying attention to learn anything, they would have learned with cash flow mobile already. If you guys want me to make a video about cash flow mobile, just say so. I will most definitely uh, 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 um I will most definitely make a video on that. What about this SLF, guys? I've been asking for a while, please, bro. Kirsten Ferreira, I will have a podcast episode with Sadiq of SLF pretty soon. So I'm going to need you to just keep an eye on this channel. It is something that I just wanted to talk about at the end. So please stick it through for the live, for this like whole live, because talking about the different guests that I want to invite on this channel is actually what I talk about at the end. Um, so yeah, guys, someone that has been selling a robot that has been in Sandile shares his camp. Like, I don't know why Sandile says he has to be dragged into everything. Like, that man is facing his own things. But again, as I was going through things, I was like, yeah, not Sandile Shazy again. This man is probably thinking to himself, when he saw that article, was probably thinking to himself, yeah, Rydall is gonna make another video, and I am most definitely gonna make a video about it. Louis Jr. was on Checkpoint a few days ago, and it was quite sad to watch the victims' lives being ruined by this guy. Say to Shongwe, was it a few days ago, or isn't it this Sunday? Isn't it this Sunday, this coming Sunday? Because I still want to make a reaction to it. But you guys must understand, people, they want to, victims, they don't often want to come forth with their whole ordeal. So generally, when larger production companies approach them, they would, be open to talk about it, and they would also want to I mean, sometimes these big production companies gives these people, a rand or two, because at the end of the day, um, for me, it is I can't pay these people yet. The channel is not there yet, like literally. Um, if I had to show you guys now, if I had to show you guys now how much money the channel is standing on for the month, you guys wouldn't believe me. This channel doesn't make money at all. I'm saying this with a real serious face. But I know eventually, with you guys' help, with you guys helping me push the message, with you guys that's here, that's just, giving me that thumbs up on on my content, dropping a comment, sharing it. I know you guys are gonna help me like get to that point where we can offer victims, like, here's 1,000 rand, come and tell your story. Please do understand that we are gonna look for proof, and if your proof checks out after our episode, I will pay you out of hand, cash, straight up. But if you don't have evidence, or if your evidence doesn't check out, then obviously it's gonna look almost like we are busy slandering people. We don't want that. We don't want people to think that we are slander sounds more. We don't want people to feel like we are slandering them, because at the end of the day, if you guys take a look at I take pride in the ethics of my work. There's always evidence to what I'm saying. Um, Sandile says again that Barry scammed me back in 2018. I sincerely hope Sandile says gets what what is due to him. Like, for real. The fact that they already know you're gonna make a video about it. Maybe these people know it. We decided gotta check when that check when episode will play. It will play on Sunday, so I'm literally gonna look to check it out, cause I wanna see. But I think I'm gonna see that. Say to, I'm scared our scammers move. They're going to ruin this for us, the real ones. One day we will wake up and we can't place the raise anymore. And when we check, we need certificates to trade law. Professor Bags, let me tell you something. The industry is slowly moving towards that, because when you look at it like this, mentorship no, has run rampantly, my friend. The selling of bots have run rampantly, my friend. When you look at how big influencers, forex trading influencers, are being used to front as brokerage owners, to front as prop firm owners and stuff like that. I'm really gonna need you guys to understand that the FCA is watching. And like I said, tomorrow, good evening, Wesley Smith. Tomorrow evening, um, or tomorrow during the day, I might upload that video. Stick around for that video. You guys will see that it is it is it is it is so intense, because you would think that Sandile says his name can't be dragged any further, and then boom, a new article pops up. But then also it's a case of, now it's the people around him. Now it's the people around him. And you guys know, if you guys have been following, for those that's been following my channel for a while, you guys know I always say this. Show me your friends and I'll be able to tell you who you are. And the fact that this is happening around him, or has happened around him, it's yeah. And I need you guys to understand. Good evening, Hussein. I need you guys to understand. Whatever happens, don't think DJ FBK Global unpaid clients update. DJ, there is unfortunately no update about FBK Global. The only person that will have answers there is the CEO there. You know, I'm also moving by what people send me, and if I can get information on it or so, you understand. But as far as I understand, things there by FBK Global have been taking a standstill, you know. But yeah, I just sincerely hope that the people there gets their money, number one, and then number two, they learn out of what happens when you invest with unregulated investment schemes. The FSA, they will allow you to trade, but they will not allow you to teach or to be a mentor. Mackenzie, Muya, Subeb, when you see my video tomorrow, you will understand that that is very slowly on its way. That is very, very, very slowly on its way. And I sincerely don't think that people understand how serious it is. Because listen, let me say it like this, that man at Nedbank, at Epsom, at Standard Bank, that man that's busy telling you, listen, invest into this, invest into this, invest into this, into bonds, into ETFs, into whatever the case may be, that man, it's either he has a hectic boatload of experience and is qualified, or is qualified or just qualified and he's like just came in the game and he's busy like making investments and stuff. But the point that I'm trying to make here is that those people are like qualified. Rydall, what do you think of an FBK trainer joining SLF? Z World disingenuous as fuck. Sadik mustn't throw his brand away like that. That is throwing your brand away, my bro. Away. Yo, nah, I'm glad you asked me that, my bro. These people literally don't know what they're doing to their brands. Bro, look at prop firms, all of a sudden it's prop firm. Yeah, hype, and look at my forex funds, bro. I'm telling you, these people can turn off forex like a switch if things keep going left. Professor Bags, you are not lying. But- Why do you think in America they take their regulations so serious? And I need to understand in America it's also a case of, sorry, I just kept an ear out to hear if my baby was awake because my lady's with my daughter in the other room. Um, so prop firms for me, like, no man, no. The way it's become a trend, and you know what's the other disingenuous thing, Professor Bags? Ever since my forex funds blew up, no, everyone that promoted my forex funds is then so quiet about it. Why is no one in South Africa making a video about my forex funds in the sense of, listen, I promoted forex funds, my forex funds, I brought it to you guys. I humbly apologize. No one even have the pluck to do that. And that is the sad thing, because that lets you guys know that for these influencers in this industry, right? You guys are just a means to an end. You guys are literally just a means to an end. Like, no, me personally, a lot of people are like, yeah, you should have been rich through YouTube already, XYZ. And I should have. I should have. I should probably have the most views because what I do is always informational. It's always evidence backed. Um, but not only that, concerning brand deals, there's been people that's been offering me so much money, right? But because they're not FSCA regulated, I don't take the brand deal because they aren't FSCA regulated, because they aren't properly registered companies. I can't come into brand deals. I can't come and tell you about them. You understand? So that in itself, the prop firm game in South Africa is dirty. When you look at what happened with my forex funds, guys, I'm gonna need you guys to understand that a whole lot more is gonna come out with other brands, other names. And the thing is this, my forex funds just got caught playing their hand. But now that they got caught playing their hand, these investigators, they know what to look out for now. I mean, um, ADHD forex trader on TikTok, Kanye, she says it so well. There was this other video that she made that I like totally agreed with, where she was like, she entered into these challenges with some of these prop firms, and uh, 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 um and I mean, how many of you guys haven't gone through this very same thing, right? She said she joins like prop firms, and then she knows she's a good trader. She knows that the results is there. She's able to purchase an account with forex money, like she knows she's a good trader. But then when it comes to like dealing with prop firm accounts, it's like she loses it every time, and then mentally she gets messed up. And I need you guys to understand that my forex funds was just the example. My forex funds was just the example. My forex funds is not the only prop firm that is operating like that. And to get back to the point of why US citizens are so abiding of US regulations, they get sued too for taking. This is why I always say, when you get people that have invested into unregulated things, right? And they have made more than what they have invested, right? When investigators come for them, they are also going to get sued because you partook in illegal activities. Although you did nothing, although you just gave your money to what you thought was legit. So, oh, um, is BWRD facts, regulations or regulations deviating from it is breaking the law. Facts, facts, facts. And also with deal, I've seen that thing with deal. Guys, you guys must understand, my forex funds isn't the clue to show you guys how things changes overnight. Look at FTX. You guys remember most what happened with FTX now? Sam Bankman Fried. Hmm? Overnight. Weg. So, guys, and when I say weg, I mean the money. So, you guys are also gonna start having to listen to regulations because it's intense. If you're here with 54, please do give me a thumbs up because YouTube will spread this to many more people that like needs to see this. This is awareness. I sincerely hope that you guys sees it like that. But one thing that I also wanted to talk about is Clint Fester's response on Instagram. So Clint Fester recently responded with a cartoon of him with money splashing in the background, and he says, "I live in his head rent free." Right now, 3G investments. Number one, it is not my robot. Number two, because it is not a promotion, because it is not an advertisement, because it is nothing of that sort. My G, I no. If you're gonna want to find it on your own. But as I was saying, and I don't mean that rudely, no. I don't mean that rudely. Because if I tell you where to go find it, right? In the video I already says the owners, I already say the owner's name, right? But if I go show you where to go find it, that is already when that is when it switches to promotions. And I'm not gonna tell you where to find it because I'm not promoting that thing. I don't want any payment to tell people about that. Like, that is the freedom that I have of that. I can easily show my bank accounts anywhere, can give anyone access to my bank accounts, and I would say, okay, draw a 3 month statement. I don't even want to touch the computer because I don't want you guys to feel like I've edited anything. Look for a payment there where it's from this, bro. Mostly it is withdrawals that you guys will find when it comes to money coming in. But it would be like, show me. And that is the freedom that I can prove. anyway. And I just have two bank accounts now, Nedbank, FNB. That's it. So I thought I heard my son again, but I didn't. So Clint responded with that cartoon face of him, money splashing in the background. I'm living in this brass head rent free. And no, you're not living in anyone's head rent free. I was just seeing that you are doing the exact same thing that you was doing in the past. And the fact that you are saying, oh, give this guy new content is so disingenuous, bro. Because again, you haven't taken any accountability for what you have said and not wanting to give the people their refunds. There's so many people that's still hopeful that they would bump into you to get a 10,000 rand from you. Do you understand that, Clint? I don't think you do. I don't think you understand how you have hurt people. I don't think you understand how your lies and your deceptive marketing um, have toiled with people. But instead of addressing them and instead of talking to them and instead of directing some of your attention to them, you go post things like give this guy new content. What must I talk about? The fact that you try to sell a free trading view um, system. And keep in mind, this thing that you're selling again now, respond to this. Please respond to this. Tell me, Rydall, I challenge you to find this thing for free on TradingView. I will make a video about it. The only difference is I will find the original. You have obviously a tweaked version, but it's the very same thing. Must I talk about the fact that you had a lifetime signals group, because I also didn't add this into the video because there's so many things I can speak about you that I should have actually did that, but we were going to sit with a 30-minute video, and that is not my idea of a fun video. That's just torture. Um, but should I speak about the fact that you had a lifetime signals group where people paid for lifetime signals and then you closed that signals group because you're now done with forex services, only to go open another signals group? Hmm. Clint Fester, and then you stop us with a prop firm now. Guys, I need you guys to put one and one together. I need you guys to put one and one together. Please, put one and one together. What happened with my forex funds? No? Is gonna ripple. And when you guys take into consideration that when you guys take into consideration these people are criminals, we must stop calling them scammers. Yes, that they are fraudsters. That must be the new word. Fraudsters, not scammers. Fraudsters, because that is what they are. Where was I talking now? I don't understand how people buy signals. It don't make sense, bro. True, true. But people believe in like the freedom that these guys promised them, man. You understand? So it's not that they buy the signals per se because like they are lazy, but these guys literally portray them the sun, moon, and the stars. I mean, when you look at someone like Clint Fester, oh, Baronetsia State, Audi, what was that? Audi R8, Audi RS3, lekker for the Raptor, you know. That's my daughter crying, but not. If you see him selling, you would want to go there because you are going off what he is showing, and it's wrong. It's wrong. So him giving me any type of attention while not. Rather, I've asked you something, but my friend, I don't know if you caught it in the video, but I said that it is not a recommendation. It is not a suggestion. I'm not making that video so that you can go and buy it. So if you want to buy it, you're gonna have to find it yourself. But I'm not leading you to that thing, because if your account blows, you're gonna blame me for it because you saw it, the video by me, and you bought it because you saw the video by me and because I told you where to go get it. No, my friend, I don't want any part in that. Um, Good luck in finding that bot. I sincerely hope you understand. I don't have time for my name to be dragged through the mud when I haven't been, I'm not making any money from this. I'm not, and you guys must understand, I'm taking a huge risk here because should this robot blow the account, right? There's nothing in it for me. I mean, I told the creator of the bot now, look, if this thing takes two stop losses, that's a $300 gone. So this the moment this thing this trade that is open right now closes, I'm gonna make a withdrawal because I don't feel safe with the money that's in there. You understand? Although, look, I must say, Nike the bot has been like impressing me and stuff, but it's like money that's in that account is still at risk. You understand what I'm saying? So please be careful, guys. I think you should do an interview with a founder trader like Rydall to get some problems work. I believe people are still confused now. Say to Shongwe, coming, my friend, coming pretty soon. Ethan Garland, I will speak to Ethan Garland pretty soon. He's just in the UK at the moment, um, doing like a UK press run. So Ethan Garland will come to the channel pretty soon. Yo, if you guys are here and you were affected by that, just give a thumbs up, oh man. Yo, just so that I can see, okay, if the thumbs up number moving, then I know, okay, I can continue because then the connection is back and everything is good. I just don't know why. Okay, now I saw someone came. Quack, 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 quack. Evening, Jesse Arnoldus. Now I'm seeing now the comments like coming in and stuff. So yeah. And so you guys have also seen, you guys have also, no, I was responding to Seto, sorry. Yes. Yeah, so Ethan Garland is just overseas right now, but the moment he comes back, I want you guys to like ask like proper questions. I'm gonna keep your eyes on the community tab for me, please, because in there you guys will be allowed to ask any question. And I will go and answer these people. I will go and ask these people any question that you guys might have, because at the end of the day you guys probably have a lot of questions about that industry, and we're going to need people to be as honest as possible, because when you look at what happened to my forex funds, right, they weren't putting anyone in touch with liquidity providers, maybe some traders, but I don't know what you're doing. Can you maybe check CashFX? CashFX is a scam, Lindsay. CashFX is a scam. um Yo, where was I talking now? Yeah, Ethan Garland and you guys' questions. I will take it to them. I will ask them like your questions, because at the end of the day, you guys need answers to whatever questions you might have. You guys might feel like streaming the whole night now. But yeah, Ethan Garland, I'm gonna have a prop film episode with Ethan Garland there. So that is coming. Don't worry. Yeah, classic forex trader. Classic forex trader. Please just give me a thumbs up. Just press the like button there, please, so that YouTube can recommend this live to other people. Yo, my brother-in-law is in there, so waiting for a payout. Take a look at what has happened with empty islands here, and you will understand that a payout is something that is very far-fetched for anyone that has joined CashFX right now. And I don't mean that rude or anything like that, but yeah. What made you stream, Randall? I was not here from the start. It couldn't say anything. Now, what made me stream was I wanted to come and talk about robots and regulations, and how the FSA is going to like step up concerning regulatory concerning robots. And then also I just covered Clint Fsca now. Now moving on to Classic Forex Trader. Now, the reason why Classic Forex Trader is on my list of topics is because this guy really is a character. Maybe not a cartoon character, Professor Banks, but he most definitely is a character. And the reason why I say he's a character is because this guy has been telling us so much. Lindsay, here is a video about Fix. Please look for the video about Plasnar. Please, please look for the video about Plasnar. There you will see that um, I speak about that whole Fix thing, what makes it a scam, and what makes the people that promoted it complicit. So when you guys look at classic forex trader, when you look at classic forex trader, now, you will see that this guy's been promoting himself to be a millionaire since when? For the longest of time now. And I don't mean to be like rude or anything. Machine learning, Lorentzian classification indicated by shadow water trading views where physics algo is probably based off of, if not taken from, I really think it is from my point of view. But Enzel effects, why are we on the same page? Hmm? Enzel effects, why are we on the same page? How do you guys pay tax? Um, there's this video I'm looking, I'm probably gonna have to go to Joburg for that. But there's this lady that I really want to talk to concerning, like, tax. Because if there's any way that a man can circumvent paying such huge amounts, then yeah. Would you please raise your voice? Tom Kubisa, I cannot, unfortunately, because my son is asleep in the room behind me, and in the room across that, my daughter is being put to sleep by her mother. So yeah, I don't want to talk too loud because then I'm gonna like reverse that. En my bro even nog Jaja speel met my motsie later. Ik talking loud now throw a spanner in the works, my friend. Did you get to the bottom of who's inboxing the mention from the fake TikTok accounts under your name? Is BW or do you know, my friend? No. And I doubt that I will ever find out who it is because even to the people's WhatsApp number, no, it's a burner number, my bro. It's a burner number. The number pings, listen to this, the number pings, no, in Nigeria. The signal picks up in Nigeria, but the guy's name is Peto. Why is it a South African black name, but it pings in Nigeria? What do you think you're playing? You understand what I'm saying? So, oh, I don't even want to get into that. I just sincerely hope that people for real understands that I don't want their money. I'm not here for their money. I don't want anything to do with their money. I just want them to keep the money in their pockets, keep it safe, and keep it for a rainy day. I don't want nothing. I don't want people to take out money evens. So whenever people come and they're like, away, I'm Rydall, give me money, then you guys must be like, away, you are not Rydall. So yeah, um, but like you guys on TikTok really make classic forex return his comments off, no? That is why he's on the list tonight, and to me, that is so disingenuous to see because I don't know how many of you guys was tagging me uh, 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 double zero nine and off on Instagram. Just look for official Rydall Fix. Wait, that's why I sent you screenshot screenshot to your Facebook. But KK, I'm telling you guys, um, Classic Forex Trader put his comments off. And I know that he's saying data is not regulated in the video because an hour back, which is confusing to me because I thought they are regulated by the FCA, VFSC, MFSA, and FSA. Okay, well, but I'm not reading FSCA. I don't mean that rude, Mlungisi. I don't. I don't mean that rude, Umlungisi Koza. I don't mean that rude. but I don't see the FSCA, and the FSCA needs to regulate them for us, to be able to trust them, because that means the FSCA, the regulatory board of South Africa, is looking into this broker, and they are checking. Listen, you know, is everything sharp? Can we continue using this broker? And if it's not sharp, they will let us know. But also, if this broker aren't making the effort, because let's take a look at it like this, guys. DRF's presence grew in South Africa. I sincerely hope they've made an effort to get regulated in South Africa. I see landlords. I see landlord operations complaining about you. Apparently, he says he got scammed by a client and you ignored his message. Look, social selection. When it comes to him, my bro, like, why do you need my platform? And this is to landlord now. Why would you need my platform if you are constantly on live? You're like, I don't give a fuck about Rydall, Rydall this, Rydall that, and I'm just sitting there, I'm taking it, and I'm just like, okay, okay. So as well, if it's also, if you claim to have created a trading bot with no programming knowledge on the MetaQuotes language, you should be able to answer programming questions relating to how the bot works 100%. And I don't know if you've noticed, Ansel, the moment you ask questions, they become like a clam. I just want to go check on my son. Go. Yeah, my daughter is still awake making a noise. Listen to her. Okay, my son is still asleep. Okay. No, my son is still asleep. My son is still asleep, so we can continue. One of the kids is playing. Lufate, I'm telling you, that is my 2-year-old daughter, my bro. You can tell that child, go sleep, my bro. That child will look at you in the face and she will tell you, no, no, no. Bruh. Ah. If God ever decided, I'm gonna give Rydell his crank, he decided it was that child, my bro. Honestly, I'm telling you, that child is literally the only one that sits on maid in this house. 100%. 100% Professor Bags. Like, no, when it comes to our grannies and parents, we must always try and protect them. We must always try and protect them. Like, my uncle recently came to me and he was like, yo, what do you know about, what is that guy's name? What's his name, man? David. But it's just his Mr. David. It's just his name. So, yeah. Randall now loading. Can someone explain what Classic Forex? Say to someone, Classic Forex put off his comments because people were constantly tagging me in his in his video where he was selling a bot that he took apparently from, was it $10 to $1 million, and I was just like, what is this? And I think in 2 or 3 other comments I responded and I told people, no, wait, let it bake, let it cook, let it cook, let it cook. I'll come back to Classic Forex Trader. He mustn't still check that I'm still watching him, man. You can found, because when they are so embroiled, like in their fans, and they are giving the fans what they want, which is now the lifestyle content and stuff. Now they normally slip up. They normally, like, You a millionaire for how many years now? And you're still rocking Gmail. You still rocking Gmail. My bro. Aska. Aska. You still rocking Gmail. Aska, my bro. Aska. We not dumb. We not dumb, my bro. Man's left a prop firm, didn't know how to trade and launch the SMC, boy. Oh my goodness. I'm talking about Clint. I've been talking about Clint there. The operand is also pleased with these flips. Oh no, 100%. 100%. You know, now, Chopper One, all I ask, people are so now against these videos that I release on the bot, but people don't realize that I'm on TikTok every morning from quarter to 7, probably up until 9 o'clock, where you are watching this bot run, you're watching this bot trades, taking trades, entering, exiting, if you know any happens in that time. If these trades open, you see it. If the bot is in drawdown, you see it. If the bot is in profit, you see it. Um, I just want these guys, like the operandi, to have a live where they are showing us on a live account on a broker that we can, confirm. Because I mean, why aren't we seeing you do this on XM? Why aren't we seeing you do this on Crazy Trade? But by the way, can I just say for you guys, the newbies that is looking for a brokerage to trade with, that is FSCA regulated and that is properly FSCA regulated with the OTC license, which is the over-the-counter derivatives provider license. Um, Please go um, into my description. There you will find a link for Crazy Trade. Go on in there because FSCA regulated, been around for 13 years. And then also, in case you guys didn't know, like I'm also able to give some money away. Um yeah, 6,000 rand I'll be giving away this month. So three lucky viewers that uses the link to sign up for Quasi account deposits and trades, you stand a chance to win 2,000 rand in funding. So it's a 6,000 rand split in three. Now the 2,000 rand, it comes straight from me. So you can withdraw that money. You can continue trading with that money. You can go watch a movie with that money. You can take your mommy to Spur with your money. You can buy your dad 4 new second-hand tires with that money. Whatever the case may be, it's yours. It's yours to withdraw. Mm. Whatever the case may be, it's yours. It's yours to withdraw. It's yours to take. So, yeah. Top Trader is a podcast legit platform, scammers only. I haven't seen a legit trader there. McG did the most by bringing those changes. Professor Bags Top Trader is that guy doesn't like me because I've said it like so many times. He has undone what we are doing by platforming these guys. Imagine you playing God, letting Rev Wayne use your podcast, your channel to like cleanse himself of what he did to people through popcorn. You know Rev Wayne is living a fake lifestyle, yet you allow him to come onto your platform to come and you know come and lure people out. It is so sad. Now, Professor Bags, this is so true. Tlatla Timbinkosi, you know that Greja BC, bruh. I'm not gonna keep quiet, Owens, because the moment I start speaking, it's like people are gonna think like, yay. Have you ever covered the Kaji brother story? I have social selection. I have. It is in the archive. Just scroll through my channel, you will see. That's just highly disingenuous. No, it really is. It really is. So, um, I'm really gonna need you guys to watch. I'm really gonna need you guys to watch. Guys, those who flip accounts, crazy. There are scams. It's good for YT, but it's not reality. Mackenzie, we are super facts. Facts. Facts, my friend. Have you heard what that fake billionaire said when they said, "What is Forex?" My man started mentioning ancestors. But Professor Banks, that is facts. You know, no? You must understand. If you can't explain what something is in your own understanding, then you don't know what it is. Then you don't know what it is. If you can't explain to someone what something is in your own understanding, you, mm-mm. If someone had to ask me, what is forex trading? I would say, like literally, you can even look at my previous answers to this, because if you answer something out of your understanding, your understanding wouldn't change if your understanding is correct. And I don't mean to sound like a know-it-all, but to my understanding, when I am trading forex, I am taking out a contract for difference on the exchange rate between two currencies. Isn't that essentially what you are doing? When you are expecting USD ZAR to drop from 19 Rand to 18 Rand, aren't you taking out a contract for a difference in price on that exchange rate between those two currencies? Now I'm gonna ask you guys, I see we are 39 here, would any one of you explain it the way I explained it now? Holistically motivated, good evening. Would any one of you have explained it the way I just explained it now? Now, all of us, no? All of our understandings, away there you go, away there you go. All of our understandings is different, no? But when we give it, it should come to one thing. Question regarding popcorn is where's Wayne's programming certification? Was I sipping my juice questions like a springbok? And that is my friend Ansel Fx. That's the problem. Ref Wayne never ever takes accountability for what happened through popcorn. I have showed so many times where this man have promoted this so negligently, so irresponsibly, right? I've showed so many times out of his own mouth where he said he's gonna take your money and he can profit you guys what 35% per month out of his own mouth. But when you ask him about popcorn, he can't answer you. It's like he jumps around. It's like he's pussyfooting around you. And that is the actual problem, because it was a scam to begin with. Do you know what makes Bitcoin a scam to me? Is the fact that if you make a crypto, right, it's supposed to have its blockchain where crypto miners can mine your Bitcoin, your crypto, whatever. Revwin didn't have a blockchain in the beginning. Having a blockchain mean me that's in South Africa and my aunt that's living in Germany, we can mine the very same Bitcoin. That is what decentralized mean. Meanwhile, our cousin that's living in Australia, she can also mine Bitcoin. But now, why do you have to go to Refuen's website to buy Bitcoins for 100 Rand a coin? Why did it have a set price? Who? Ref Wayne said this is a peer-to-peer system, right? 66,000 people was involved. Why didn't that price fluctuate? Because check, 66,000 people, okay, maybe not all of them at once, but it's moving hands. It's moving from one place to why? Why? Why hasn't that reflected in the chart work? Now, I need you guys to understand, whenever a cryptocurrency is released, it gets released with something, and don't take my word for it. Please go and research what Rydall is saying, so that whenever I come live next time, you can tell me, Rydall, You lied about that. Whenever a cryptocurrency gets released, same like Bitcoin, they get released with something that is called a white paper. Do you know what the white paper grants you access to? The white paper tells you how to mine that specific cryptocurrency. Bitcoin has a white paper, Ethereum has a white paper, Ripple has all of them. Why didn't Bitcoin have a white paper? Why didn't Bitcoin have a white paper? That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. Why didn't Bitcoin have a white paper that tells you how to mine Bitcoin? And now here comes guys, here comes the shocker. Why after Ref Wayne offloaded all of his tokens did the value drop from 100 Rand per Bitcoin to less than 5 cents? I just need an answer for that. And I mean, we're not even asking this out of malice. We're not even asking this out of wanting to destroy Refwing. Because if we wanted to ask something that would destroy Refwing, we would have asked him, "Hey bro, where's the money?" It's a simple three-word question that is enough to ruin the fuck out of him. Where's the money? Let me tell you guys where Popcoin's money went. Do you guys remember Refwing in his heyday? Range Rover branded Refwing. Rolls Royce branded Refwing. Jaguar branded Refwing. Aston Martin branded Refwing. Do you guys remember how Refwing used to step out? Hmm? That man would drive and people would know. Yay! Refwing. Good evening, Karen. Good evening. I will contact you privately. I almost blurted it out. I will contact you privately, but this is also, an initiative that I'm gonna start soon to get victims of, these idiots, to get them and to give them the platform where they can talk and where they can like just tell and speak what has happened to them. Oh my goodness, Rashid. Thank thank you so much, Rashid. I sincerely appreciate that. I sincerely appreciate that. Um, because I have a budget already set for this month. I will add that to next month's giveaway. Thank you so much. I sincerely appreciate it, Rashid. So as I was saying, we aren't even asking questions now. I'm gonna ask you guys the other thing, and people are always asking me. I don't thanks for all the efforts you make. You inform us how much did you make this week trading, and what are your main streams of income. So trading is my mainstream of income, and I keep that as private as I can. But concerning the robot, which is public information, that is out there, people can ask me anything about that. I don't mind answering that. Concerning the robot for the week, I have made 100 and let me check. I don't want to lie to you. I think it's $150 that I've made for the week. When is the next Geba Diaries episode? See, to I sincerely want to bring that back, but I want to have guests, man. So when this channel is, doing well financially and stuff, then I will get guests in and they will come and help me eat Gatsby's. um, History. Okay, so oh, flip the camera. There we go. So yeah, um, Here's the trades that the bot made for the week. 21st, three of them, $150. So yeah, that has been made through the bot, and I made, slightly more than, not that much more, slightly more through my manual, like normal trading. But I'm telling you, you're having two children. It's been so hard to keep up, Rashid. I didn't know having two kids would be so expensive. Why didn't anyone send me a memo? Why didn't anyone send me a memo? Why didn't anyone tell me, my bro, two kids is a mission financially and effortically? But anyway, as I was saying, so I can dust it away like this, which is why people don't, you know, 009 and off. I was just gonna say you don't have to show us your account, bro. That's like telling people what your salary is. 100% 009 off. And and I always want to keep that. I mean, on TikTok now, the other day, someone challenged me, and I acted out of, you know, probably like the little light in me coming out that was bullied on school a lot. And I showed them like um the one withdrawal that I made through XM like for the past like 3 months, and it was like $5,800, and people couldn't believe it. They were like, "What the hell?" And I was just like, "Yeah, this is like money for my lighties. You won't come found still. Nah, this man is loaded because it's not supposed to be anyone's business, man. You know, my lighties must just know that if they excel, you know, there's financial means for opportunities after school for them. My lighties must know that if they decide that they want to be a teacher, right? And in the second year they decide they want to be a doctor, they must know the money is there for them to change their minds. Obviously it's not choices aren't as reckless as I'm trying to, you know, portray it here. But when it comes to like my crewing and stuff, that is basically therefore Diego, bruh, I'm so humbled by you, and I'm so like inspired by you, man, because you are like you're like a blueprint for me, man. Like when I saw that man commenting that, no, I just wanted to get in there, man, because like Diego literally has what you want, and he's living your dream every day. He's like living a whole lot of men's dreams every day. And I'm so glad that sometimes you also do point out like the hardships and stuff that you go through, because that just motivates us, you know, to continue like pushing forward. Because when I'm telling you, Mlungisi Kosa Rydall, do you think it's possible to trade consistently in profit? You say, Mlungisi Kosa, that is how I've been feeding my children. Technical analysis. That's how I've been feeding myself since I left my job 2018, my friend. It's very possible, my friend. Very, very, very possible. It's just on you, man. You understand? It's on no one else. Like the other day, and I didn't mean to like burst out into tears, no, but as men, as humans, we don't understand the power that we have until we are faced with no other choice than evolving. This job is not easy. It's like telling yourself you want to be homeschooled. Facts, facts, facts. Oh wait, I don't want to take on Clint Fist. You think Kurt CIA has been running dry ever since he had that 100 rand course. Man's been running dry. Kurt, imagine me, bro. Like, bro, imagine yourself. Just think about it now. And you know, I don't even want you to think like in rocket terms, science is in rocket science terms or anything like that, my bro. But just think for yourself. You sold this course once upon a time for 5,000. I think the maximum that you sold that course for was 8,000 rand. And now it's 100 rand. Obviously, people are, you must understand, you must understand. Let me say it like this, guys. Let me say it like this. COVID made people really open their eyes as to my money, how my financial health is looking. And I am here for that because now scammers can't come and swoop in as they used to. So they have to do these random things to make money. How is Clint surviving in Dubai? Lindsay, when Clint Fsca went to Dubai, right? I don't know if you guys can remember this. Clint, Clint Fsca, I mean, look at it like this. Clint Fsca, didn't he say he was going to stop services? Didn't he get off Instagram totally? Do you guys remember that? Didn't he get off Instagram totally because he has a new life that he wants to get settled into, and he doesn't want clients still holding him back, and you guys remember that? Oh my goodness, my daughter is crying. Yo, I smaak a camel in. She's so bad right now. He blaast the main account and spat. Now, holistically now, do you know that there's so many people looking for him? And when I say people, I mean like people. That man didn't spat to Dubai for nothing. And his friend didn't recently leave South Africa to Dubai for nothing. You would know. I think you guys know who his friend is that I'm talking about. He went to Dubai to do the social trading thing where the law won't do anything. Facts, Nicole Rademeyer. Facts. Blue Boy 38. My man, can I just take this moment to say every single supporter of mine, including Blue Boy 38, I sincerely appreciate you guys. Taking this mission on is such a journey. It is such a roller coaster. It is such an emotional pit. But having you guys here with me, having you guys support me, having you guys dropping a like, comment, share, subscribing, oh, that means the world to me. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Um, in Hendrix on that X YouTuber vibe, right? Guys, I've seen Clint Fester's downfall long before, and you must understand he is in his downfall. He's in his downfall period right now because you guys must understand. Like I said, he left TikTok, not TikTok, sorry, Instagram, and Instagram was his main source of like um funneling clients. But he left Instagram for a while. Hey, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm done. I'm not showing my lifestyle anymore. I'm becoming more private, and boom, man's in Dubai. It's not South African money. Your little few millions that you took here that you made through that bot, that's not gonna last there. I would, no, triple eight Angel FX. I will say his name, Darren Dix, my bro. That contrast that man for shit, my bro. Contrast that man for shit. You guys know now, some of the people in this industry, they are so gevaarlijk. They are so gevaarlijk that they will steal the milk out of your tea. And I mean that. This room is full of real traders. Shout out to everyone. Say to Songway, what are your upcoming predictions for the industry? Let me know who in specific, and I must definitely give you a prediction on that. You know what? You must ask someone to show us the withdrawals from the ICT robot from Jamal. Holistically motivated now. You know now, my bro. Let me just say this. That man, Diego, when I took him on, do you know how he said, "Oh, Rydall will never be able to expose me. Rydall doesn't know what he's talking about." Okay, I can prove to you right now. Right now, I have evidence of someone that used this robot whose account blew twice. I can show you now. Now, 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 now. Not tomorrow, not later, not next week, not the week after. Now. I can face you now. He deserves a special video. Facts. Facts, he does. He does. So Clint made a video YouTube. So on that note now, when it comes to the prediction of Clint now, I've seen Clint's downfall coming for a long time. And the reason why I've seen his downfall is because his moves that he's pulling is very similar to Austin McBroom. Austin McBroom is like his hero in life. Austin McBroom is like, ah, the Andrew Tate to um to Clint Fister's Aiden Ross. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you guys, because because that man has fallen so much that Clint is also gonna fall. Exactly, there you go. But also not social gloves when you look at, sorry, the scams that came after that, my bro, there you go. It is just like, but that whole crew, Clint, Darren Dix, Sufi, don't trust them. Mm-mm. If I could, I will throw them in the bin. Don't trust them. Don't trust them. People looking for predictions. Yo, guys, you guys are putting me on the spot here for predictions. But alright, let me give you guys predictions. Say to I asked you first, so let me get to you the operandi prediction first, then Jason now. Okay. So my prediction on the operandi is that the operandi is still gonna continue living the life that he is living because, like I said, if my calculations is correct, he is connected either uncle or father, very hectic politician, very hectic businessman. So that is why he has access to the things he has access to, right? Number two, um, Jason Noah prediction. Alpha market is going to down the same route as FWT market. And I need you guys to take a clear look into what the FSCA warned us about when it comes to Jason Noah and brokers. So that is, he must have buy a big dead day on Instagram. Yeah, there you go. Rydall incomes on Bandile and Leadership Montla. Bandile is like on his rims, just like his blue Golf that they had, which the mechanic was seen driving around. It is looking like a rainbow now. I bet if you use that car and yo, I was gonna read someone to filth now. But anyway, let me do it. I bet if you use that car and put Marco in front of that car, it will stand out at a gay parade. So for Bandele, I wouldn't trust him. Leadership Montla is, guys, I think it's called a pathological liar where it's like you believe your own lies. Leadership Montla told Ghost Klube he makes 3 million a month. But the gag is that Ghost Klube probably makes more than all of them combined. And you guys know what's the joke? The joke is the moment leadership and Kelly moves from RCG, their cars go as well. You guys are gonna make me get into trouble now. You guys are gonna make me get. Anyway, let me continue the predictions. You guys are gonna make me get into trouble. That's all I'm gonna say. Say to show me FX Coach and FX Coach is busy tarnishing their brand like fucked up. Yo, I'm sorry for swearing, guys. I'm so yo. This is the second time in an hour that I've sworn like on a live, and as you guys know me, I'm lost big. Yo, I'm doing better. I'm doing better. But when it comes to Lasiba, yo guys, have you seen how Lasiba looks in his latest thumbnails? Mance is going through something, but he just want it. It it he himself doesn't even know what he's going through, and when you guys look at the prediction about the Siba that I made, say to Shongwe, was a long time ago. When you guys realize that time that Riff Wayne just started hanging with Lasiba, and Lasiba made Lasiba's bodyguard pull out the gun, and Riff Wayne said, "Ah, they're gonna talk, they're gonna talk." Who? I was the only one that was doing exposes at the time, so they are gonna talk was in reference to me with a gun pointed was like, now we're gonna shoot you, right? And if you guys remember, say too, you've been following for a while, you might remember this live where I said that Ref Wayne is busy cleaning all of the bad omen that he took in with the money that he made through Pipcoin. He's trying to wash it off on Lasiba. When you look at after Lasiba started hanging out with Rifwen, he started getting beaten up more, he started getting robbed more often. He left his baby mama, the one that actually had his back, yeah, for this sour milk. Yo, I can't believe that man made that mistake. I can't believe that man made that mistake. But when you look at him right now, Lasiba's basically going through something, and it is the after effects of, or let me rather say, everything is busy. You guys are still gonna see Lasiba go through very, very bad things. And it is only because Ref Wayne is busy cleaning himself on Lasiba. Spiritually. Spiritually. When Ref Wayne scam, like, let me say it like this, when it comes to people's money and you have scammed people for money. When you have scammed a lady that is privileged, right? You have scammed that lady. That lady won't feel it. But the person that worked hard for their money every month, the curses that they throw out at you, that sticks. So never ever forget that. The curses that they throw out at you, that sticks. Especially the ones that knows dark magic practitioners, right? Ref Wayne would know what I'm talking about right now. So when you look at the fact that Ref Wayne was on his rims when it came to Lasiba, and Lasiba was at the top when Lasiba met Ref Wayne. Why does it seem like there's a balance shift right now? That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. Why is Ref Wayne being invited to podcasts? That's all I want to know. And I understand, look, I understand Ref Wayne he's a giant in the industry, but let's also be real. Ref Wayne hasn't done anything that significant for him to be invited on stages of like financial roadshows and stuff like that. Or is it because he's busy getting cleaned? As a light worker, I don't want to come and talk things, but I can, guys, I can see very deep. I can see very, very, very deep. I mean, how come I'm the bra to expose these people way before the news outlets? When you look at MTI, Carte Blanche did their MTI video, what, last year? Go look at when I exposed MTI. Checkpoint is doing a video now on Louis Jr. Chakwane. Go look at when I exposed Louis Jr. Chakwane for the first time. As a light worker, I see things and I see them deep, Owens. Don't think I'm playing. How come Lasiba had these big prestigious offices when he met Ref Wayne? But now the man is nothing. The man don't even have an office anymore. How come Forex Chasers was one of the leading companies? And let me just say company because not everyone in forex chases was a trader. Ooh, Elsie wasn't a trader. Hope wasn't a trader. There was many other people that wasn't like trade. When I say traders, they weren't involved in mentoring, sending signals, setting up lessons and stuff like that. You understand? It was a proper company. And when you look at their TikToks and how they was on social media, it seemed like that was a vibe to work there, no? Especially with these two ladies, Elsie and Hope, making TikToks whenever they want to. So now I'm asking you, if it's a vibe to work there, why did Mensa spot? Why did all of them spot? Seto, I've said this, go and get that full prediction there about Lasiba. That man is going downhill really fast. Ask him Mr. ICT about what a variable is in programming on a live. He will short circuit law. Now Ansel, like, yo, that man. But okay, let's leave him. Yes, he wants to be like the Ace family 100%. 100% he wants to be like the Ace family. Karen, thank you so much. I appreciate you too. Thank you so much for the support over the years. You are actually one of the people that know like in depth what the man goes through. How you think Clint could afford or it client money? Obviously, we're about to see Fsca in a taxi soon like these follows that all that's all from the tears and pain from people is scammed. Offense, I need you to look at the example also. The reason why I'm so freely making these predictions out here is because the examples have been set for us. Rev Wayne fallen off, but has cleaned himself through Lasiba. And you guys must understand why when I said Rev Wayne fell off, it was a big problem to Rev Wayne. But then a year later, he goes on to Top Trader SA to say that he fell, but it's his rise again, the rise and fall of Rev Wayne. So I wasn't talking shit when I said you fell. Otherwise, why would there be a video rise and fall of Rev Wayne? Hmm? What? The rise and fall and rise again of Rev Wayne. 1 and 1 is two, guys. 1 and 1 is two. Chabala 786, I'm in Cape Town. Yeah, yeah. The way is Marco is he still a DJ or has he moved to reality TV? Now Marco is still embroiled in that DJ life. Jesse Arnoldo's Sandy Leshese. Sandy Leshese, my prediction for Sandy Leshese is look, the government is gonna look to make a prediction, not a prediction, an example with these forex trading things, and when you also look at the amount that he owes that principal, that's like it's like a bomb, maybe, bro. I don't know where that man is gonna get that out just like that. I don't know. So it seems like for where we are right now, it seems like jail time is on the cards for that man. Did Coach blow two accounts or just one on the series? Coach blew one. One. As long as you have a drink, bro, you won't get into trouble. Fact. I must actually check Marco's lives. Tamsanga Mbeze Mbekle, sorry. Tamsanga Mbekle. What does Ghost Lobby do? Ghost Lobby is a YouTuber. Bradley Van Dieman, nice to see you, man. Nice to see you. More lawyers latest with information. Oh my goodness. Rydall, the checkpoint video was I had to watch as Louis destroyed families. Louis destroyed. Uh, Guys, I don't think we need checkpoint to tell us how sad things get. I mean, I know, and this is why I say people look at my content now and they only say, yeah, you only talk about the famous traders. Can you guys recall that I made a video about UMP? And I mean, this shows how deep it gets. I made a video about UMP where a mother of a specific family tried killing the people that was in the home with her and then ended up turning the gun on herself. Like, isn't that like dangerous enough? I don't think we need checkpoint or anything like that to tell us how like sad and how dangerous this gets. But it is necessary. Your say to it is necessary because when I say it, I'm hating, I'm broke, I'm jealous. Cool, that's your opinion. I have no ambition in changing your opinion about me. That is what you think about me, and that's fine. But at the end of the day, when these big production companies come out and they basically reiterate what I've been saying, then it's like, oh, wow, wow, scams are real. Scam. Can't you forgot you a year ago you swore at Rydall when Rydall said this is gonna happen. Lasiba knows Rev Contrary should have seen this if they have tried live in the same vicinity because of Rev's image. I think Lasiba is trying to keep Rev's image alive out of false beliefs. 100%. Lasiba also somehow gains somehow, but not what. Good night, Radhan, everyone. I hope everyone. Seto, keep well. Keep well, Seto. Yep. Do the name that way? Nope. You know what? I wish all these people can speak more about the Renzo because instead of the prophets at the show. Diego, they won't. They won't because the moment they start talking about psychology, it's almost like you will realize these men don't know what they're talking about. It's almost like you asked them. They said they went to Spur and they told you they ate white sauce on their chips, but the explanation that they're giving you is Knorr Thousand Island sauce. You understand what I'm saying, maybe? Then you come found, but say that's mostly by Spur and it's you confound me, bro. You confound. So that is why they don't talk about deep things like that because then actual traders, people that actually make money from the market, will put one and one together and they will realize that these guys are frauds. These guys are frauds. It's freak mad. I remember when Rev Wayne said he took JP markets down, and then years later he's taking part of the JP markets, them on the return low, like all forgotten. Kurt, you know what? No, Rev Wayne is the most disingenuous being that you can find in this industry. I mean, for me, no, I have shown you guys here how I have been approached with brand deals that's worth thousands of rands, and I say no. But here you guys see this man flip so easily because one moment it was like, yeah. And the thing is, this Nakatna, you know this, we have it on voice note. We don't have it on message on screen. No, we have it in Ref Wayne's voice where he said he took down JP Markets. So if you took down JP Markets, why are you was he taking photos now? Guys, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I would say Shaky Wacky, I would say go for XNES because XNES is locally regulated. What about Easy Forex? What do you think about him? Or Easy Forex, also a pretender, also a pretender, also a pretender. I'm in Physics group over 6 months. I think I don't know much about his robots or other scamming things mentioned about him, but his technical skills on the chart is fire. Good evening, Tariq Kellerman. I've also been in a group where he's also been active in concerning um, uh, uh, um, his technical skills. Is Ref a billionaire for your Lufate now? And you know how Ref Wayne is not a billionaire. You must remember when Ref Wayne said his his net worth is $500 million, right? Now, if you take that serious, you must understand that then that Ref Wayne, money wise, is on the same level as Cyril Ramaphosa. And people think Cyril Ramaphosa's money comes from the presidency when they don't know about the man that I wouldn't say he brought McDonald's to SA, but he had a huge deal in McDonald's SA. They don't talk about that man's more stake that he has, like in Unilever. They don't talk about the fact that this man was sitting on so many um, directorate boards of so many different successful companies, you know. And the reason why I mention these things now is because you can actually track where Cyril Ramaphosa made his money, right? Whether it comes through white monopoly or whatever excuse people, you can track that money. Can you track Ref Wayne's $500 million? If Ref Wayne was a billionaire, why did he lose that Range Rover that he said was his? Why did he lose the Maserati that he said was his? Why did he lose the Rolls Royce that he said was his? Why did he lose the helicopter that he said was his? Why was I able to expose him for saying a house was his? And then I showed you guys it's actually an Airbnb listing, and on that he left a review on the Airbnb listing. Like, I don't see Elon Musk, who is a real billionaire, claiming houses that isn't his. I see him claiming he slept in his office. Yeah, I don't see what's his name, Amazon's boss, Jeff Bezos. I don't see Jeff Bezos lying about houses that he like owned, and then um you will see these houses available on Airbnb. Let me tell you something about billionaires. Billionaires are super private. They don't want anyone in their space. And I hope you caught the condescending tone through my eyes when I said they don't want anyone in this space. Now, why is everyone so inviting? That's all I ask. I don't have Kushushu anymore. Why is everyone so inviting? Hmm? Um, I'm gonna say this with the most respect that I can. Andile Pisane, the son of Mamkise. Andile Pisane, loose hands, has more money than Rifuan. And he rolls with security. He hasn't sold people things. He hasn't scammed people. He hasn't run away with Bitcoin money. Nothing. And he works with securities. But if Wayne, that's a billionaire in rand value. Aiko bodyguards. I'm just asking. I'm just asking. I'm just asking. I'm just asking, guys. I'm just asking. Mamkize, wherever Mamkize goes, Mamkize's net worth is 200 million rand. I know that's a fake number, but her net worth is 200 million rand. Wherever Mamkize goes, security detail. Wherever if Wayne goes, yo, no, let me not read him like that. It's gonna seem like I'm making fun of poor people. Yo, Rev Wayne, if I said that now, but guys, think about it for a second, man. I need you guys to use your head. Think about it for a second. You have people, you have people with less. And guys, let me just say it like this. No? For the brands, for the brands that uh, 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 um that they wear, I'm gonna say it honest to you now. I'm gonna say it honest to you now. Billionaires don't worry about Gucci, and if you have, if listen, if you have a and look, I'm gonna be honest now. I don't own any luxury items. I'm just gonna give you guys a different scope to what real money wears, right? Billionaires wear stuff like Loro Piano, Google the name, um Galliano, um 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 Celine, you know, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Versace. That is seen like Edgar's in the luxury world, right? And now you look at Ralph Wayne, you like Nike, Jordan. No, no, no. You mean you don't even have one Loro Piano thing? Just one. Guys, Chanel, Tom Ford, that's a local. That's a local. Google Celine, like Celine Dion, just the name. Google Celine, you will come tell me. Google Galliano, you will come tell me. Google Loro Piano, you will come tell me. That is actual, that is luxury. Now, that is what billionaires wear. You see, and look, I'm going to say it like this: money screams, wealth whispers. You guys must confound that we see that social selection Versace still look me. I'm a Versace cop. When it comes to the history of Gianni Versace, there's absolutely nothing you can tell. I'm a Versace cop. I used to buy Versace things on with spur tips. I'm a Versace cop. And you know the day I let go of my materialistic self, I gave all of those things like YSL shirts, Versace tops, Versace bruh. If you guys saw me while I was working at Spur, you would probably think I'm a rich guy. Kante, nah, that wasn't the case. But as I was saying, just Google those names for me. Loro Piano, Cellini, Galliano. See what those prices of stuff are compared to your Louis, your Gucci, your Chanel, and you will see that the people that portrays themselves to be billionaires here, they aren't. They fucking aren't. And I don't, I don't, I don't mean it to be rude or anything like that. I don't mean it to be nar en afvallig, but also on that luxury end, haven't these guys been exposed time and again for wearing fake luxury items? And I mean, when I say that these traders go buy their luxury items from Small Street in Marabastad and Belleville, then people think I'm a hater. People think I'm lying. Like for real. And you will never see the only trader that I've seen with like your Cellini, your Galliano and them, like I'm talking about the uber luxury, the ultra luxury is John Gatti, but it's also because he have scaled so many clients that purchasing an 82,000 rand t-shirt is nothing for him. And he also, I've seen him wearing some like Philippine exclusive shit. So I think John Gatti is the only one in like luxury clothing in South Africa that I'd say, nah, I'll trust it. I'll trust it. But it's also like we know where he made his money. I was actually planning on making a video on John Gatti, like how John Gatti got that rich and how John Gatti used coming up with cause to entice people to invest with him. Because let's be real. John Gatti had BMW, John Gatti had Mercedes, and then the robot must now came, and then the switch came. Boom, Ferrari, Lambo, McLaren. when I talk about these things, like I'm a hitamos. If they call themselves Nasdaq billionaires, big way laugh myself. There you go. That's facts. If you see, and I don't mean this rude, but if you see like Fx, Nasdaq, US 30, uh, anything like that, nah, then don't. No. Guys, let me say it like this. I'm gonna say it like this. No? And you can, you can Google now. You Google me on this. Don't take my word for it. No? The richest man in South Africa, no? What's his name? Um, that white guy, man. Why can't I get to his name, man? He lives here in Stellenbosch. Um, big sponsor for the Booker. Um, uh, uh, Anton Rupert. There's it. Anton Rupert. Anton and Johan. Johan Rupert. Cool. Johan is the one I'm talking about. Johan. Anton is his father. Sorry. Anton is Johan's father. Guys, J, Temba, social selection, Diego. What car does Johan Rupert drive? I'll wait. Oh, oops. Yo, Ina. Sure, why would this lake decide to space out now? Ina. Oh, hamstring Owens, hamstring, hamstring. I've been doing some fitness exercises now recently. Hamstring, hamstring. Hey, Bugatti taking a guess here. We cannot speculate. Google says Porsche or 911 Turbo S. Now I ask you, we cannot speculate and say it drives a VW. No, but he does. He does. He has cheaper cars. Okay, his cheap is like Mercedes and Benz. But the reason why you don't know and why you're guessing is because that man never posts. That man never ever posts. So think, Owens. Think, you guys. Now, social selection. Here's the other question. It's obvious that he's a billionaire and his car collection would come into question. But would you, and this man has all the right to do it, because I mean we know Johan Rupert, like apartheid money and shit, but business wise we also know where he made his money. But did he report on those? Did he report on those? On the cars that he have? Did he post it? Did you see it on his Instagram? Did you see it on his YouTube? Did you see him go take delivery of his cars? That man probably gets the cars delivered to his house. Facts. 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 Holistically motivated. Facts. Warren Buffett's daughter was seen on an interview saying that his father, his father, or her father, Warren Buffett's daughter said that if she doesn't tell her father to upgrade his car, and he just upgrades to the very same car, it's like you have a Camry, no? A 96 Camry. Now the new Camry come out. Now you take a new Camry. I'm telling you guys. Now you get again. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Money screams, wealth whispers. Sandile's sping Mashego. I won't lie, I would flex. But Sandile, your flex would be different. Your flex would be different than what we are seeing on Instagram. One of the most successful traders I know in SA's match odds recently bought a pista. Yusuf, does he have clauses? Does he have clauses? Look, I would also flex a little if I was a billionaire. Like, come now, it mean ma looks look no, it is like how you flex, man. And billionaires flex different. Vince Cornelius, good evening. Billionaires flex different. Elon Musk's flex was he could pay $44 million for an app, although part of it was through a loan. Um, let's look at Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos' flex was that his wife, Mackenzie Bezos, became the richest woman on earth through their divorce. That's his flex. You guys understand when you're a billionaire, you flex different. Like literally, literally. New money will always flex, old money don't flex. Facts. Facts, social selection, facts. Why I want to flex source is coming to Instagram. My bro, basically this is bro, the amount of facts in there. There was someone that's investigating a very well-known, very big trader in, but you guys will know about that. Um, and it is someone of the works. They used my channel as a reference. I just hope I don't get called to court. It's about knowing how to flex. The operandi I'm looking at you 100% flex, Bob. 100%. Rydall, what do you think is the solution to the mess in the South African regulations? Regulations. Look, as hard as it's gonna be, and as much capping of our freedom when it comes to online making money through like forex trading and stuff like that. No, as much as it's gonna cap our freedom, it's gonna save us, and we need it. Let's be real, we need it. How many brokers have these traders? Ayana, thank you, Chabala, man. Thank you, Chabala. I really appreciate you. You're still here. It's almost 2 hours. I sincerely appreciate you, my friend. Like, no cap, no lies. I sincerely appreciate you. Thank you for being here. And strong regulatory progress process 100% Mackenzie. Oh, thank you for contributing to this live so much. You guys don't know how much your contributions actually shapes a live, you know. So thanks about that. Shaky Wacky speak about leadership Montclair flicking that he bought a vehicle on IG. People are praising him. Jason now promoting 50 Rand bonus. Love my ass off. Just like I said, when it comes to leadership Montclair now, um the guys, it's easy to say if I live if I live global, no? When if I live global left, that that man had nothing. He had to sell his Mercedes to Easy Forex, right? The fake Brabus, right? Cyber FX. Cyber FX was supposed to set leadership up for life. But because he was new to money, because he didn't know how and what to do with that money, I need you guys to understand that when leadership was promoting cyber effects, right, he was getting a shit ton of money. He was able to buy himself that Mercedes A45 AMG, that black one. Do you guys remember that one? Um, do you guys remember that blue Golf R that he had? Do you guys remember the BMW that he bought himself? Do you guys remember the bucket that he bought his aunt? Do you guys remember the house with the pool at the back that he said he come like bought? And I mean, I always tell you guys this. People can make gat of my cause, and your boat is broken, by the way, yo guys. I've been so defeated and so depressed this past few days. I almost bought an Almera clutch gave in, car's been standing for months. driving up and down with my polo as my daily. Polo has been my daily. But today the daily don't want a daily anymore. So I just have two broken cars in my yard now that I must wait to save up to finish, to fix. But anyway, it is my cause. It was bought with cash, with my money, right? And you will never ever be able to see a repossession trockey coming to take them away. But I need you guys to understand now, and I always tell this to my viewers that whenever you see these, when whenever you see these guys with new cars, right? Just give them a couple of months and you will see them. It's either they have changed the car or they don't have a car anymore. And then they post that old content where they used to spin with the car, where they used to drive with the car, where they used to sit in the car. Because you guys must understand one thing that forex traders do is that they will take they will take millions of photos so that when they don't have that thing anymore or when the moment has passed, they can still brag with it. I think we've seen this enough. Basically, taxi can cars with under 50 kilometers on the clock. But that's through social selection, but also um, I have, you know, I've burnt my hand twice, so I'm really looking at saving up, um, and getting, if I qualify for something like monthly, then I almost definitely dial at that. But yeah, I'm looking at fixing the National Mirror first, and then after that I would look at fixing the polo to sell the polo. But yeah, that polo was like a nippy. Guys, we need you to have a strong regulatory policy in which countries like Namibia, my country, will follow. Like now, trade over five. So trade over five is gonna. Let me. What do you think about alpha markets? I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I don't trust it at all. Check it, guys. It's it's what happened to the golf. I'm lost, Asheras. I'm lost, Ash. Wow. Are you talking to me? Is the Ash for Asheras? Jay Peterson. Rydall, you personally do technical analysis. Use of period. I used to do it on TikTok. You must just get you on there by the auction, bro, and fix it. Some of them will not pay the damage. I will actually see that. I will actually try and do that. There you go. Did you see Kamali mate? I wouldn't trust Kamali for shit. For 15,000. Guys, it's clear that these Owens are just in it to make money off people. Money, I tell you. Like, I made the example the other day on okay, there my battery goes 5%. So I have to fix it now. I have to like say what I want to say quickly. But the example that I made the other day was when I said that when I was like probably getting my boss back for stealing from my pay and I was stealing from the tables that I was serving, I wouldn't tell anyone how I'm stealing because tomorrow you steal the same way that I've stolen. And I'm not saying it's a right thing or me justifying stealing from my boss because he stole from my pay, he made short hours. I'm not trying to judge it was wrong in all aspects of it. But the point is here that I wouldn't tell. My cousin used to work with us. Part of okay, my cousin, which is Kapi, Stan, Chigi, Elvin, all of us are like primary school brassen, my bro. Elvin stole his own way, Kapi stole his own way, Chigi didn't steal at all. I stole my own way. But we didn't share our ways because it's like if I show you my way, you're gonna get caught and then you're gonna say it's me. Now with trading, it's different because if I found a way that truly works for me, I will be able to milk the fuck out of that. Sorry for swearing. I will be able to milk the hell out of that because the brokers haven't picked up to it yet. But now when you start selling it and it gets sold on a mass scale, brokers would pick up to it and brokers, that is B-book brokers, would start trading against their clients because they know how their clients are trading. Not so? Not so, Owens? Or am I lying? Yo, guys, like I said, my battery's on 5%, so I have to pack now. Everyone on YouTube is a mentor. That's how it goes. I think it's true to be book brokers. Facts, Mackenzie. But now when you look at majority of the brokers in the industry, trust those that live trade on YouTube. I grant that, yeah. No, right, no, talent smarts, no. Quasi is a STP, straight through processing. So they put you straight to a liquidity provider. I think the other one is also TD markets. That is STPs. Learn on your own, fam. It's the only way. That's facts. That is facts. I will see you guys in my next live now. Good evening. Thank you so much for you guys that joined. Jay Peterson Kususu is gone, my bro, and I'm hurt. I've been hurt. I've been bleeding through the wound for the longest of time, my bro. I'm never gonna find another call like Kususu ever again. Um, yeah. So guys, keep well. I hope you guys sleep well. I hope you guys had a liquor crazy trade. My sister worked there. Flax Pop, tell your sister I say she have a lane, my bro. She have a lane. Um, good night, guys. Keep well. Thank you so much for the tip. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you so much for the likes. I sincerely appreciate it. The comments, I sincerely appreciate it. And tomorrow, don't forget, quarter to 7 in the mornings, I go live on TikTok so that you guys can see how that bot works and how that bot runs, no? Thank you so much, guys. Keep well.